bring destruction to humans, elves and dwarves. As a warden of the Shadow Kingdom, you need to be the best to lead your dark army and bring the Shadow Kingdom to its former glory. This is Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria.
In this video we will show you a preview for this game, and if you stay tuned to the end you'll get a feel for how it plays. Coming up. Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University. We're using prototype of the game, so the rules and the components you see here may not be final.
Now let's get to the table. To be released in 2020, Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria is a dice drafting Eurogame set in the fantasy kingdom of Valeria. It was designed by Stanislav Kordinsky and published by Daily Magic Games. The game plays 2 to 5 players in 30 to 75 minutes with a solo mode and is of medium complexity. The game is set in the Valeria Kingdom from Valeria Card Kingdoms, Villages of Valeria and others, but is a standalone and distinct game requiring no experience with the others to play. In Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria, players play as wardens on the outside of the Kingdom of Valeria, gathering armies to try to fight back and take over the kingdom. Players will gather their troops, launch their battle plans, and gain victory points. And the player who has the most points after one player has finished 7 battle plans wins the game. Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria utilises a dice drafting mechanic. On the board there are 5 shrines, each containing 4 dice in one of 5 colours. Each turn a player will choose a new shrine, take one of the dice, and then complete a small shrine action. The dice will replenish when there's only 4 more left on the board. At many of the shrines, players will get a stronger action by taking a lower numbered die. But ultimately, players will spend combinations of coloured dice that they've collected in order to fulfill battle plans. And the higher the total value of the dice used, the more points are gained. As such, there is a great deal of balance in dice selection in the game. Choosing the shrine actions that you want versus the colour of dice that you need. Or choosing the lowered number dice for better shrine actions, or the higher value for better points. The shrines offer various bonuses, such as recruiting champions to give immediate, ongoing or endgame bonuses, to reserve a battle plan to keep it away from opponents, to gain the gold necessary to buy cards, to gain a gem which can be spent in order to flip a die over or treat it as wild, or to gain magic, allowing a die to be rolled up or down by 1 or to cycle through available cards in the markets. All of these small actions give great flexibility to players' strategies. The game features a strong engine building element. Each player board begins with most of its features locked, but each battle plan that is fulfilled allows a feature to be unlocked. This includes increasing the capacity for champion cards, increasing storage for gems or dice, increasing the length of the resource track from 13 to 20, or granting the player a certain colour of die which counts as wild. Additionally, as the discs are unlocked, they are transferred to this secondary board for additional bonus points and resources. Overall, this makes for a game of ongoing small but meaningful choices, as players jostle for the best dice and actions, then diverge their strategies as they take different paths on their player boards. Players will purchase different endgame objectives during the game to give them an individual focus, as well as competing for 3 common objectives which players ignore at their peril. The game also comes with a solo mode in which the player competes against an automatic opponent who will gather dice, complete objectives, and have a score of its own.
And that's the overview of Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria. Hope you enjoyed the video.
At the time of filming, Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria is about to be launched on Kickstarter, so we'll put a link in the description below when it's live so you can check it out.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to us. You can do that by also hitting the Meeple in the corner, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be one of the first to know when we have new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram for my board games journey.
And finally, if you have any questions, comments or feedback, please write them in the comment section below.
Until next time.